depression to me was waking up every day just wanting to kill myself.
Her mother and I went through a divorce 5 years ago, and we did not know at the time the effects that it had on her, but it really played a role in her next couple of years, and she kind of struggled.
In 2013, on Christmas Eve, I took over 60 of my grandmother's seizure and heart pills, and I tried to kill myself, and I drank bleach.
I couldn't help her. Her stepmother couldn't help her mother couldn't help her.
My stepmom, Kelly, I did not get along with her. I was very disrespectful. I was always causing problems. I was very manipulative between my parents. I would try to cause problems between them to get them divorced. And I was very selfish, and I just did want to do everything my way.
But that was kind of our beginning of a new era for her. But we wasn't clear, and it really wasn't clear until we came here, where it was more stable. And we started thinking, 3 months? You mean she's gonna be here 3 months? We're like, oh yeah, she'll be here at least 3 months. She'll be here probably 6. Oh, I was ready to walk out. I was like, no, hold on. I thought we were, so I was afraid, but I just had to put my heart and have faith, that it was for the best.
Actually, I hated it here. I was here probably almost 6 months. The first probably 4 months, I was like, I don't need to be here, just like the rest of the kids. I was like, I don't deserve to be here. There's nothing wrong with me. Something hit me in some of the sessions with me and Miss Andy. We hit some really deep sessions, and then that was a wake-up call. And then I realized, like, wow, I am way over here when I need to be way over here.
It just I just fit. Now that don't mean it was the easiest thing I ever did. Matter of fact, it was the hardest thing I ever did my whole life. And that's my little girl. And I couldn't even speak. I had to just swallow my pride, hug her, and march out, because I was in shambles. There was nothing. I had nothing left. So it was tough, but that was the beginning.
In the youth home, you bond relationships with people you cannot find anywhere else. I can never just go find a best friend that I found in here, because we're open with our problems, and when we're crying in session, you only have these 11 other girls to hold you and hug you and talk about their problems and relate to you with. Depression is not something you can just take a pill and get over with and swallow it. It's not something that just goes away in the morning, and just because you're not crying 24/7 doesn't mean that you don't want to end your life and you're not depressed. Depression is very serious to me. It's hard to just say to come to the youth home, because you're giving up so much of your life, not so much of your life. 6 months was a lot of my life, it feels like to me. I missed out on a lot of things that are my fault, but I would definitely say come to the youth home, because if you're struggling like I was, or if you're stuck in a place where you think killing yourself is a resort, you obviously you need to be in a place like this to learn how to cope and deal with the normal things that you're going to deal with every day when you're an adult, and learn how to deal with adults, learn how to deal and cope with whatever problems you have going on at home. You can't just face them on your own. I think the youth home has brought me from what I was way down here to all the way up here, and if any other facility, I wouldn't have been like this.